Just read this new manga called Shadow Eliminator. It's about this new nosy ass motherfucker right here pursuing this motherfucker who was late at school. From fucking trying to save this lady's like handkerchief and shit. He fell into the river. He got these earrings on that he said he can't take off for personal reasons. And this mark on his neck that he got for noble reasons. While I was outside, he heard a hollow, right? Bro chased after him and went into this damn place right here, where he saw him in this world fighting this thing. This lady that's the dude grandma tells his ass this is not a den of evil spirits. It's an otherworld hollow that's opened up in the material plane. A den of otherworldly creatures known as threads. Those are threads. They gather together and wrap themselves around the shadows in people's hearts and take form. Bro takes this thing right here and grandma tells his ass to hurry up and fucking get done with the motherfucker. So he puts his hand out and shit. That shit starts spinning like a motherfucker. The damn demon thing started spinning up with it. Then they trapped it in this thing right here. So skip ahead, right? He's still asking questions about what the fuck that was, right? Strong passions and negative thoughts. Those shadows of the heart are what the thread latch onto. Then they take form and become kasane. Bro left and right. He was like, man, that shit ain't got shit to do with me. We find out his grandpa was a fucking policeman. And he died trying to save somebody, right? And he wanted to always be like his grandpa. His grandpa was like Uncle Ben the Spider-Man. He left his ass with a quote too before he died. So this girl right here, right? She came and she was all fucked up. He came over to her and was like, is she all right? There's like, yeah, we tried to steal this girl fucking purse, but something was wrong with her ass. I don't know what the fuck was wrong with her. So he goes to the place and he sees this girl getting choked up by this demon. It's a kasane thing. That's what the black face thing is. The thing was like, you getting in my way. He was like, I can't overlook the fact that you're taking, that they took advantage of your kindness and shit, but I can't turn a blind eye to you either. That's when this motherfucker grabbed his ass and threw the shit out of him. So he ain't know what to do. He still wanted to fight him, right? He gets up and shit, talking about his justice shit like his grandpa. The motherfucker's about to murk his ass. That was just before Kuromi came. He's like, I thought you said this ain't got shit to do with you. But now here you is trying to help. He tells his ass that's a kasane. You can tell by the black mask. Kasane can fester in humans who don't have any resistance against it. And a power they never asked for goes berserk on its own accord. He told him, why don't you deal with it like you did back at the school? He said threads can be bound, but not once they transform into kasane. Bro gets hit and shit, right? He's like, bro, move around. I'm an expert at this shit. Dude asked him, he's like, why don't you hesitate? He says, I couldn't protect the person I needed to protect. And he saw like this little gas shit come around. I couldn't stop the person I needed to stop. And you see all this shit come up on his ass, and then you see this fucking handcuffs. He was even wondering what the fuck up with the handcuffs. And he's like, what's up with this overwhelming pressure? So the motherfucker was going to hit his ass, right? His ass, bah! He goes up in the wall, then it was this shadow shit that came out. He says, unmasking jutsu. As you see the smoke under him. Then this demon popped out the fucking ceiling on his ass. This the face of it under me right here. That shit started to like wrap up on his ass, right? And then started to take over his arm. He slices through her damn neck with this blade, but the blade doesn't slay people. It only kills Kasane. Then he rips off all their layers, elimination, and destroyed them. As you see his arm look all weird and shit with this damn thing on his arm. They said his power is not of this world, but he slayed the damn girl for the sake of this world. So the next day he was at the school, right, making this flyer, trying to recruit people with layers of darkness. Dude was like, man, look, that shit ain't gonna work. Let me help you out. And that's when they came up with the name Shadow Eliminators. I skipped a lot of shit, but basically that's the main shit of what's going on. It's only 2 chapters out right now, but what y'all think about it so far?